This weekend we are going to our first Canadian van life meetup, which is really crazy. We're gonna see like what the difference might be from the US to Canada. But first we have to get things done in this van.
Right now we've been trying to waterproof these windows. As you guys know, we fiberglassed them back in Tennessee.
Let's do this.
Stupid freaking windows. That didn't exactly work.
All of a sudden I heard snap, crack the window.
So now we've got 3 layers of Flex Seal on them.
This is a temporary solution for now until we can find possibly windows.
I think that's Frank's hope. I'm just hoping that it stays leak-free. I would like to finish some other projects before we worry about these windows anymore, because these windows suck. The other day we fixed our plumbing.
Apparently, it's not all the way fixed. This is the city fill right here, and there's like a check valve in it, and that check valve is like rubbed out a bit in certain spots, so it needs to create a better seal. Look, see?
Frank.
Well, now that I clicked it, now I have to get it to stop leaking.
Full splatter. What is really bothering me about the van right this minute is this freaking thing right here. This freaking thing. Come into my home, I'll show you why. So obviously at this event, we're gonna wanna be using our kitchen, we're gonna be cooking, and we're gonna be there for 2 nights actually. This cabinet is getting in the way of all of my chefdom dreams. Nailed it. Here we've got the kitchen area. We are gonna rebuild this because it kind of sucks too, but this is a really much bigger project and the event is coming up really quickly, so we need to just do what we can for now. Sink works, oven works, but then there's nowhere to put anything.
The temporary solution would just be to knock out this spot, set it up to where at least we have like a countertop.
The other thing that I don't like about this cabinet is that from the bed, I can't see the door at all. Even to just know, did I put the window cover up? Is somebody at the door? Really blocking my ability to like feel super safe in the space. And also it's just really poorly built. I love great big pantries, but not when you can only access them from one side. This also doesn't latch on anything. So when you take a corner really hard, it just flies right out.
So right now we've been using like hook system that's over here, and then that like pulls around and straps. Alex's mom leaned on this to get in and broke it, so we don't know how secure that actually is. Creating an actual like latching system is super important in your vans, and I don't know how long I would have been able to deal with this whole like rubber band situation.
Like, oops, I forgot to put the rubber band. Oh, shit's everywhere. Stupid. These drawers are the worst built drawers I've ever seen. The way that they stay in is by being on an angle. Literally like a plastic tub.
Look, you can even see it separating right there.
We can do better than that.
Be gone!
You have to come on the other side for this one.
Oh yeah, that makes no sense.
First problem. It gets stuck on the top. Cool. Okay. Look at that. The staples holding it together.
I didn't notice that was so messed up.
I'm surprised that this hasn't just completely collapsed. So today, we're gonna rip the whole thing out.
Watch the whole back. That is bad.
This 1985 retro vintage pollution detector detects Paco's farts. Very effective.
Fucking super effective. It's power time, baby. Oh yeah, that's easier. Whoa! Sorry there, sucker. I was walking my head into that.
Nice. Look how much more open it is already. Now we just gotta get rid of the cat door.
Don't hit me in the face. Don't hit me in the face. Go, babe. Go, babe. Oh, shit. Oh, pregnant lady. No, you got the collar in the belly, girl. Timber.
I don't got it. Now we just gotta figure out where the dump is.
There's not right there.
We are en route to our first midwifery appointment here in Canada. We had to get on the wait list back in February, which actually was fine because at the time we were in El Salvador.
Oh, I don't know how it stayed up. Yeah!
They ended up calling me on my birthday. We were in Florida, so now we're back in Ontario. We got our health card and we're gonna go see the midwife.
What a gift on your birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really know the difference between the OBGYN and a midwife. After learning, I personally feel a little bit more comfortable with the midwife, but we're about to go and find out, so you are too. Come on.
By the way, we're in my dad's sporty little sport car. I've always dreamed of having a really natural birth process outside of the hospital system. And so having a midwife is really the best way for me to feel comfortable going through this whole experience.
It feels like the back is on this side right now with feet kind of over here.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
get kicking like over
Yeah,
here, yeah. Because we don't have our own home or even a van to deliver in right now, this birthing suite at the Midwifery clinic is going to be perfect.
This is where we're gonna have a baby.
I know. I don't know. Can you deliver in the tub if you wanted to? Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Does it look good? You like
Looks great. Yeah. Good morning. It's
Morning.
van bill time. Frank's about to get murdered by me.
It's about to go down. Oh, I shouldn't be happy about that.
We need to get our serious faces on.
Please don't hurt me.
I won't.
You
as
promise?
long as you stop trying to take super up close photos of my face.
What are you talking about? I'm not doing that.
Today we are finally getting to building the cabinet. The smoke here in Ontario has been so bad, so we couldn't build outside. We shouldn't have even been outside. Probably shouldn't have been outside right now.
Ain't been outside.
Man, I'll tell you what, doing one of them snipe hunts last night, man, with them sticks in the bag and them whack, man, if you'd go woo-loo.
We have to build this cabinet because we're getting to the event this weekend, and we need a cabinet.
Let's do what we do best and get to building.
Okay.
You want me to straighten out that piece with the Dremel, no?
Oh, yes, I do.
Look at him remembering all my wishes and hopes and dreams. Thanks, babe.
Wait, Tana, you're a pregnant carpenter?
Why not?
Just be careful with that baby, alright?
We've had to buy a fair number of tools since we got to Canada because on our first build, we were working basically outside of Frankie's brother's house.
Look at it go. Oh, it was
On our second build, we were working at Adaptive Humanity's house.
Luckily, we had Matt's dad. We had a dad to help us. Perfect timing.
He's good at math, even when he's sleeping.
And now for our third build, my family has no tools. They've got some random bits and bobs, but like nothing that like builds a van. So we've had to drop some Canadian toonies and loonies to get a couple of tools.
Tell you what, I feel like a toonie, not a loony anymore because I got some tools now. Does that make any sense? This is our new Craig jig right here. I don't know how to use it, and I'm not reading the instructions.
No, this is our only wood, Frank. Oh my goodness. He got mad at me for not measuring right. Now he's just gonna drill holes.
Go for it. Why not? Felt good, look good, no?
That looks like plastic. Oh, that's money.
Money in the bank. Shorty, what you think?
Damn.
You know,
It's probably just fresh.
It's just fresh, yeah.
We'll take care of that real quick. I feel like vans were made of pocket holes.
Boom, shakalaka, boom.
You think you cut it backwards?
I might have turned it around.
Oh no.
Let's see. Moment of truth.
Oh my god, it's perfect! Nice job! Woo! This next tool upgrade won't set you back too many Benjamins.
Between the smoke, the heat, the dust from cutting the wood, and no electricity in our van to run our air conditioner, this portable camping fan from Set Power has been a lifesaver for us.
Not only can we use this Martelli fan plugged in the garage, you can also take it into the van without needing a big long extension cord because it's got a lithium battery. This battery lasts 30 hours on a single 2-hour charge.
It's got a durable metal frame. I gave it a good whack.
You smacked it.
And it does have a 1-year warranty, so if you smash it up like I just did, you could get a brand new one.
That part's probably not covered under warranty. If you're a fan nerd and know your tech specs, it's got 2500 CFM high performance airflow.
It's waterproof. It's got non-slip rubber feet and hooks so you can hook it onto the wall. And the most amazing part about it is that when you're using your chop saw, you don't have to worry about tripping a breaker when you're using your fan at the same time.
And if that's not enough, you can even use the USB to charge your cell phone. And with its 5 blades, you never have to worry about this. Don't try that at home.
And we got a simple way for you to get 10% off your Smartelli fan right now. Use code FNA Vanlife at checkout.
This fan is so powerful, it might even blow you back in time.
This whole thing is gone. It looks like crap right now, but we're heading on our first Canadian adventure, and we're really excited. We have to make a pit stop really quick because there's gonna be a potluck there.
Can't show up to a potluck empty-handed, so we're at the biggest apple in all of Ontario. Probably Canada.
The Big Apple in Colborne, Ontario has been an icon on the 401 highway since the year I was born. Since then, it's grown into a must-visit destination on any road trip.
It's not a giant peach, it's a giant apple, Frank.
Come on, James definitely lives in this thing.
Yeah, your brother would definitely call this home.
No, I'm talking about the guy that lives in the peach. So wait, who lives in the apple?
Nobody, but you can climb to
That's
the top.
not true. A worm lives in the apple.
How do you know?
Always, there's always a worm in an apple.
What they're actually cooking up is delicious baked goods.
That's a lot of pies.
And just like Buc-ee's in the States, they've got some big options.
Everything's the same color.
We were excited and a little bit nervous to get to our first Canadian meetup. We only knew Jamie and Lisa, the organizers, but we're sure we were gonna make some new friends along the way.
Time to pickleball it up, baby. It's been a long time since I played this game. That's my excuse.
I couldn't tell.
We know that, but that's what I'm telling you. Yeah! Oh! And we played pretty good. We won 9-3, baby.
Oh, wow!
You didn't even know, did you, Alex?
I did not. I was over here chatting and socializing like you're supposed to do at a van life meetup, and so I'm glad that we won. That was a we, right, babe?
Yeah, it's a we.
We won.
If I win, you win, babe. Always. And it should be the same way for me. Wow, that smells very
Salted
nice.
caramel vodka.
Oh my!
Yeah.
I think you
Alex,
have to have one,
Alex
Frank.
definitely cannot. But
Here, I
will
know,
have one.
smell it.
Oh wow, that does actually smell really good.
I'll try one. Just because it's a
Paco
celebration.
wants one, yes.
Paco, what do you think? Oh, don't lick that.
Oh my God, did he have
You try to
some?
drink it. Nah, you lick the outside. I have already one itchy eyeball now because the mosquitoes out here.
Itchy balls.
Everybody says Alaska's bad with mosquitoes. No, Canada's bad with the mosquitoes. That's why you got to take a shot to keep the mosquitoes away. I said you got to wait. Yeah. It's going to be a cheers for everybody. You know what, Frankie? Yes.
I've got the bottle.
Oh! Damn!
He's like, choom.
She's calling me out!
Did you get it?
I think you got it. Did you get it? Oh, hi. Are you going to hang out? Okay, we can hang out a little bit.
New best friends.
Are you okay with that? You going to play pickleball? You want to play pickleball?
Can we drink it?
Sip.
Not a shot.
No sipping.
That's pretty good. Kind of tastes like Bath and Body Works to me.
So that's how refined the Canadians are. They take the shot glass and they say, it's a sipper.
What a night. What a great feeling to feel like we're back in the community. You know, you don't realize how much you miss it until you're back out and on the road and hanging out with friends like that.
I still absolutely hate our kitchen, so that's gonna be our next project, so stay tuned for that. This stove has one setting and it's hot AF, so you really have to be watching it or everything just burns. The prep area would work much better if I actually brought a cutting board, but I didn't.
Hindsight.
Hindsight, there's a lot of things that we forgot. We borrowed this from a neighbor because we didn't have any olive oil.
We've also borrowed some butter, some bread. We're supposed to be the most OG van lifers here, and we are just completely unprepared when it comes to that.
Oops.
So we're saying do as we say, not as we do, you know? That's the key.
Paco's obviously the star of the show and everybody's in love with him, but they've also been giving him lots of random treats and stuff. So this dog is farting up a storm. Bad.
Yo, girl, what are you picking up over here?
I don't know yet. We are enjoying our conversation area over here.
Uh-huh, little airplane mode.
This is the only other area of the van that we've rebuilt so far, and I actually love it. It's so nice to sit in and just hang out.
Cheers, baby.
One part we really loved about the Canadian meetup was the Q&A circle where van lifers new and old could share stories and advice for the road.
I'll take it, baby. We have 2-1.
It was an amazing weekend, but eventually all the fun had to come to an end.
Thought we were leaving.
I thought so too, but the car doesn't want to idle. It doesn't want to stay idle, and we could get her started. it seems like we're just gonna have to get the show on the road. Because every time we let her try to sit and idle, she just shuts down.
It's like the movie Speed, where you have to maintain like 60 miles per hour the whole drive home.
For us, it's only 15 miles an hour because this thing is slow.
She drives.
Ah.
It's so shitty. Bye! Well, this has never happened before.
Nope. I don't know, she's blowing a lot of smoke.
Oh no. This is our first stop sign.
I'm not gonna test it here though. That was just because I had it idling and I threw it in drive. I'm gonna test it when we get back to the house. That way I know for sure that, you know, we're in a good place and we don't get stuck. But I'm feeling a little nervous right now. I don't know if we're gonna make it. You know, luckily a lot of it's highway, so it's really the stop signs that I'm worried about because it's the idle aspect to it. It seems to sound fine and be running good at the moment, so I just don't know.
An interesting end to what was otherwise an amazing weekend at our first Van Life Canada meetup.
I feel like we'll make it home, and if we don't, we will know.
Yeah.